This is our family's adventure at Great Sand Dunes National Park, and we share how we include our 2 autistic kids in this adventure exploring God's creations. We're traveling to all the national parks in the U.S., and the Great Sand Dunes is our 35th national park.
So Google Maps and Apple Maps, none of them caught this closure. So we get up this highway and it's closed until 5:30, which I wish we would have known about sooner.
Local traffic only. We're not local. Are they gonna kick us out?
We share 3 sensory mistakes that we make, so when you're out adventuring, you don't do what we did.
This is super tight, guys. Can we even do it?
Pretty good bumps.
And those are good bumps. It's kind of sketchy.
It's a big job setting up the RV. We have to get it perfectly level and make sure we have power, water, and sewer working. We get out the slides, and meanwhile, inside are 5 hungry kids.
We don't plan this, but we just seem to always end up finding dispersed campgrounds at night when it's dark. So we took out the slide, this slide, and we heard like a crunch, and it wasn't good, so I had Adam come in here, and he took apart this, and he found these 2 of my little spice things, sad, in there, and it had been crunched in there, and I guess they had fallen from here back there, down there, and as far as we can tell, it didn't do any damage, so hopefully our slide's okay. Hey Ezra, how's it going? You want that one instead? You want the green one? Oh, you want the purple one too? Okay, great. We have to put his pajamas on backwards so that he doesn't take them off in the middle of the night and take off his diaper. And Simon, yeah, we do that with Simon too. Oh, good job. Get his pajamas on backwards. Marie, thank you so much for helping him.
What was it originally? 3-hour drive turned into a
7-hour drive, yeah. Yeah. Because we had 2 roadblocks. We're having some chicken and boiled eggs. And we've got some lettuce here. We're gonna have this. We're gonna have a Cobb salad.
What do you think, guys?
She says that's
This
enough.
delicious meal that Mommy made, deviled eggs and chicken and salad.
What's even more wonderful is these 2 decided that whoever is quiet the longest will see an ambulance so they can check it off their last bingo thing and get a candy.
Their roadside bingo.
And a police car for her because she needs 2.
Which makes no logical sense whatsoever. You excited to sled down the sand dunes?
We're doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are we headed, guys?
Sand dunes!
The Great Sand Dunes are the tallest in the United States. Let's go. It's a Wednesday, and it's 11, and there's a line to get into the park.
Simon.
Since there's some COVID rules at the visitor center, we have to wait for some people to leave before we can enter the store and the museum. But this is a great time to put on Ezra's toddler leash. Do we get some stares and even glares from people because we use a toddler leash on our 6-year-old? Yes, we do. But I just try to remind myself if they really knew us and knew our situation, they'd most likely be very understanding. We want to keep Ezra safe and we don't want to lose him at the sand dunes. He runs really fast. At the visitor center, we get our passports stamped, explore the museum, and some kids really get into the Junior Ranger program.
Marie, look at Simon's picture. Oh. He's loving it. He's like jumping up and down.
It's time for some lunch before we hit the dunes.
Yummy lunch in a nice shade.
Ezra, you say hi to Dada? Say hi to Dada. Hi.
All right, you guys ready to go onto the dunes and do some sledding and skiing and snowboarding?
Yes.
Marie, do you think you like the sled better or these sand boards?
Probably these same boards.
Yeah.
We're surprised you have to walk quite a ways to get there, even from the entrance. These are some huge, majestic dunes. But since the sand is so hot, it really limits what we can do.
Woo! Good job, Benson. That was an awesome first run ever.
I bet you'll go faster. Here we go. Woohoo! Yeah.
So the sand is super hot at 2 p.m. It's the worst time to come, so here we are at the worst time. And we have these sleds that we're standing on because of how hot it is. Yeah, if mom's hot, then you know it's hot.
This used to all be underwater, and then when the water all dried up, then the wind, this prevailing wind coming in from this angle, just blew it all in and collected it into dunes.
Marie, he's doing his thing now. He has to start over because you were so loud.
I love how our older kids still help out the younger ones. Our second mistake, don't wear sandals to the sand dunes. Wear closed-toed shoes with socks.
Okay, so this was kind of a disaster for the Great Sand Dunes. We thought we would go and do Junior Ranger program first and then come to sand dunes. Adam went and rented really expensive but really cool sleds and a board, go sandboarding. And we got here around 2. Don't do that. That's a bad idea. You know why? Marie explained why you shouldn't come in the summer at 2 p.m. to sand dunes.
It's burning and it feels like fire.
What burns?
The sand and don't bring sandals.
It was just the sand was like 100 degrees. I hate sand. It's rough, it's coarse, and it gets everywhere.
There's no shade anywhere.
Yeah, that's what we're dealing with right now.
We don't stay long this afternoon and decide to spend the hot part of the day in a cooler place, just a 30-minute drive away. Zapata Falls. Definitely recommend this place if you're headed to this area. As soon as we get there, we can tell already Ezra approves.
So far, this is a pretty rocky trail, huh, Marie? It's pretty steep, pretty rocky. Excited, Ezra? Yeah?
Please consider subscribing to see more of our adventures across the country with our whole family.
That's so nice. Let's just live here.
But it's really pretty because it's like so clear.
It's so nice, the air is so cool.
Fresh.
It's like a little
Fresh air.
One thing about the hike to Zapata Falls is your feet will get wet. I'm so happy that both Ezra and Simon get to go all the way to the falls. About half of the hikers that were around us just stopped at the creek and never saw the actual falls.
Wow. So loud. Ezra.
The water is so clear and the kids just want to stay there. Ezra especially loves the sound of the waterfall. He doesn't want to leave. And Simon, well, the sound of the waterfall puts him to sleep. You can see in this picture.
Ezra! Ezra! That's where Marie says it's her new home. It's nice and cool. Oh man, it's such a difference from the hot sand dunes that we were just at. To get to the actual falls, which is like hidden beneath this like scary area right there, which is it's not really scary, it's just super cool.
Water's lava, Mark.
Water's lava. I would strongly recommend good hiking shoes that are also water resistant. And she did it! Don't tell Marie she can't do something. She'll prove you wrong. Is it cold? How's Ezra doing? He loved that loud white noise, huh? Like when we were out, like next to the waterfall.
Guys, let's go.
Okay, we're gonna head back down. And we're back. And it's colder.
Now we get to experience extreme wind. And guess who loves wind? That's right, Ezra. For our family of 7, we have 5 kids and our 2 youngest are autistic. And it's easy for us to say, oh, it'll be too hard to take our autistic kids places. And yet, they always surprise me. I know it isn't easy, and of course there are challenges. But the more we travel and just get out and explore God's creations with our kids, the more I realize how much Ezra enjoys the experience. Ezra loves the noise of the falls. He loves the winds of the dunes and the sand. He is the only one laughing right now. All of us are trudging along. Ezra's the happiest in this moment. If I've learned anything as a mom of autistic kids, it's to not let a diagnosis define your destiny.
Ezra's happy. Hey! Can you smile?
And our third mistake, wear pants. If the wind gets bad, it'll hit the sand right against your skin and you will want to be wearing pants.
Don't do that. So come when it's cooler and wear pants. Wear pants, not shorts. And wear shoes and socks, not sandals. Those are 3 things we did wrong. Don't make those mistakes, okay? And black.
I would always recommend coming like later at night or really early in the morning, somewhere where it's almost like too cold, so that you want to wear pants and like a jacket with long sleeves, so it'll protect your arms and legs.
But when we get deeper into the dunes, the wind just gets stronger, and we start having a difficult time keeping Ezra close to us. He just wants to run away, which he actually does a couple times here. So after the sledding, I take the younger 2 kids back to the car, and Benson helped me. Benson was nice enough to come back with me and the 2 younger kids, so now we're in the car. And Mark and Marie and Daddy stayed. Ezra liked it, but at the same time, like, he was running away and it was really dangerous. Because I'm like, I don't know if I can go get him. I don't know if I'll be able to get him if I run after him. But we made it safe. And now we're just gonna sit nice and quiet and peaceful and safely in the van and wait for Daddy and Mark and Marie. And I hope they have fun.
Here we go! I hope there's nothing important in the back of that. You okay? You are flying.
I'm really impressed here with Marie. That was a hard fall.
I hope you have fun watching that.
And yet she tries it again. and Daddy are over in the sand dunes still. You don't want to be stuck in the dark, especially during a lightning storm.
Crazy.
That was crazy. Did you end up having fun though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I just didn't go down very fast at all.
Marie flew down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was so scary.
It was scary, but it was fun.
Be sure to check out our autism playlist here. And here's where Simon had an autistic meltdown at Black Canyon of the Gunnison.